So let's get started. So yeah, super excited to share this training with you today. So basically what I'm going to teach you today is how to build these automated AI systems that generate 24/7 passive income. And I know that sounds a bit like hype, but genuinely my phone is blowing up on the daily with money coming through from this strategy. I'm asleep, the money comes in. I wake up, it's there, it's constant every day, all day, every day. So if you set these systems up right, you can really have this 24/7 passive income coming in. Yes, there is some setup, there's a bit of setup at the start, but we're going to be using AI to do a lot of the heavy lifting. So it's not this like crazy workload that you have to do. And then it is literally 90% passive income. So I just want everyone to make sure they're paying attention because this strategy makes money. It works. I know it works. I'm going to show you some results that it works. I know some people would have come from the YouTube video, so they would have seen some of these results already. And I am going to kind of go over a few things that I did talk about in the YouTube video just to make sure everyone's up to speed because I know some people are coming over from Instagram. Some people might not have seen the YouTube video. So I'm going to recap a little bit on the business model and we're going to dive into a bit more value as well. So what I'm about to show you is the simplest way I've ever seen to build money online without being an expert, without having a following, or without selling. And I know this because I've literally tried many different ways to make money online. And if you follow me, you will know this. You've probably seen some of these screenshots and results before, probably in the YouTube video if that brought you here. But I've made millions online mainly from affiliate marketing, so promoting other businesses' products and earning commissions, but also from selling my own digital products, many other different side hustles. This is just a little snapshot of some of those results. Top 1% ClickBank affiliate, the biggest affiliate network in the world, multiple years in a row. Platinum affiliate for that. Top affiliate for many software products. They give me a car for this one for being the top affiliate. Top affiliate for another software product there. I've launched communities. I've launched digital products. I've made crazy amounts of money online. But the truth is, none of that matters. It really does not matter anymore because what I'm about to show you in this training is genuinely making me more money in 1 month than what I used to make in a year in those old methods. And when I started leaning into this business model, I was like, oh my God, I've been doing it wrong all this time. There's a much easier way to make crazy amounts of money. And the results that I started getting from it was just out of this world. So I was like, I am going all in. Someone just said the voice is glitching, so hopefully you can hear me okay. But yeah, so this yeah, all good with the voice. That's good. So yeah, this business model is genuinely making me more money than anything else that I've tried before, and it's obscene the amount of money that you're making from it. And I showed some of these results in the YouTube video. I held back some of them because I didn't want the video to look too crazy. But as you can see here, just this one income stream from one of these systems that I've built, which I'm going to go through. If you're not familiar with this system, do not worry. One income stream, 145,000 US dollars. And this isn't like over the last 5 years. This is in the last 11 months since I started implementing this. 145K from one income stream. Another $500,000 from this income stream, which is what I shared in the YouTube video. I also shared in that YouTube video where I refreshed the pages to these as well. So if anyone's skeptical, you can see that I've refreshed the page to prove that this is legit income. I've actually genuinely generated this from this system. But also what I didn't share in that video was this income stream here, which is another income stream, another $148,000 from this system. And then another one here, which is another $103,000, which I also generated, which I didn't mention in the YouTube video if you watch that. And this is another income stream, which I'm going to touch on today in this training. So all in all, just from this system in the last 11 months, from one system, I've generated over $900,000 in mainly passive income. How crazy is that? It's off the scale. If you're excited about that as much as I am, then just let me know in the chat because like the more I look into this, and obviously when you're in it, you kind of like forget about it because the money's just coming in every day. And you're like, it's fine. But then when I'm putting this training together, looking at the results that I've achieved over the last year with the amount of work I've done, it genuinely is like, it's off the scale. And then that's not just it. That's just one system. So I've recently just launched another system in a new niche, brand new launch. And it literally within about a month, I've generated over $19,000 in revenue and over $6,000 here from the affiliate commissions that are coming through from that. And I'm getting paid. Brand new launch. And it's working fantastically because I know how to launch these as well. And I'm just checking that chat. I know how to launch them, how to make this work, and every little trick in the book to make this a success. And I'm going to share some of those tricks with you today. But the biggest thing that I've learned over the past year is that more money is not made by doing more work. It's made by building systems that work without you. And once I realized that, I've been doing it wrong for so long. And it's just like I used to work so hard, like with email marketing and affiliate marketing, like sending so many things myself and like churning out content and things like that. And then I realized you don't have to do as much work as what I used to do. I could have had way more time to myself over the years and made even more money. Obviously, this is because now we've got the help of AI, which does make things a lot easier, but still. So here's what you're going to learn today. So I'm going to go over how to build these AI powered systems that actually print money. So I'm going to go into a bit more detail into what I shared in the YouTube video, kind of go over the business model, explain kind of how it works and how we can squeeze out even more money from these. I'm also going to go over the hybrid monetization secret. So in the YouTube video, if you did watch that, and I keep referring to the YouTube video because I know a lot of people came from that, but if you didn't, it doesn't matter because you're going to learn everything in this anyway. But in that video, I only shared one income stream. I shared affiliate marketing, but actually there's a lot more to this system that I didn't share. And I'm going to share that with you in this video. It's not just one income stream. It's actually two income streams. So I'm going to reveal that. I'm also going to reveal my free zero content traffic source, which gives you access to 15 million buyers. Now, I know a lot of people are here for this. I know a lot of people want to know what this is. So I'm going to be revealing what that is in this training. Do not worry about that. Plus, I'm also going to have a live Q&A as well at the end of this. So if you've got any questions, because I know this is a brand new business model, you want to start taking action, you've probably got questions. And then I know all about it. I've been deep in the trenches for about a year now, learning all about it. So if you've got any questions about anything, then you can just ask me that at the end. Also, if you stick around until the end of this as well, I'm going to give you a free gift. This is just a free gift just for people who pay attention, stick till the end. I'm going to give you a link to my unclaimed database. So I have so many ideas. If you know me, like my friends and family know this, like I've always got a million ideas of many different things, businesses that I want to start, all this kind of stuff. Now I'm launching these alpha systems. I've got a million ideas for alpha systems and I just don't have the capacity to be able to build them all myself because I'd have like 10 different things running at once. So I started to compile a list of ideas and I'm going to give you that list of ideas of profitable alpha system ideas that you can start today. So this is gonna cut it in half for you. Because one of the hardest parts of this is coming up with a good idea. And this is going to solve that problem. It's going to give you some ideas. It might not give you the full idea. You might, because if everyone's using the same list, but it might stem a couple of ideas of different types of systems in different niches that you might be able to use and exploit. So make sure you stay until the end of that. I'll give you a link to that. No catch or anything like that. I'll just give you a link and you can access that. It's just a Google Doc. Plus, if you stay to the end and you like what I'm teaching here and you are as excited about this as me, because as you can tell, I'm very, very excited, make sure you do stick around to the end because I'm going to have a special invite for the people that are super excited about this and want to really go all in with it. So make sure you don't miss that special invite. But first of all, what I want to do is I just want to go over why this is the best business model in 2026, because I talked about this in the YouTube video. So I'm not going to go over this in too much detail, but I think it's really, really important for you to understand, especially if you didn't see the YouTube video, or even if you did, you just need to understand why this is the best business model and why things are changing right now. Because for years, making money online has followed this formula of building an audience, creating content and selling information. And people sell courses. PDFs is the new trendy thing. People are saying, jump on this AI trend. They're trying to sell like an AI movement thing. Jump on this AI trend, create some PDFs or basic content with AI, and then you can sell it on TikTok and you can make loads of money. That's what they're selling as a business model. That is not a business model which will ever make you any serious money, because AI is here. AI is making information cheap. And obviously everyone can create content. Attention is fragmented. So information is no longer valuable in the way that it used to be when it's alone. It's no longer valuable as what it was. So why would anyone buy your PDF when they could just go to ChatGPT and get the information for free themselves? So people don't want more information. They want tools. They want shortcuts. They want utility. They want their problems solving in the quickest, easiest way, so they don't have to go and find that information themselves. So this brings me to this business model. So I'm just going to over, I'm just checking the chat there to make sure everyone stops spamming. I'm going to go over this business model here again. This is the simplified version of it. Then I'm going to show you the more advanced version of this Alpha System business model. But again, just want to make sure everyone's up to speed. Everyone understands what we're doing here, and it's really cemented in why you need to go all in with this and why this is a genius way of making money online. So we create something called an Alpha System. This is just what I created. It's my name that I created for it because I just think, yeah, anyway, we send the traffic to this Alpha System, and it's a hub online. And it's essentially a hub of a certain type of people that are in a certain niche. And they're going to congregate online in this Alpha System hub. Inside this hub, and I'm going to show you more about like where we're hosting the hub and kind of how that bit works a little bit later on. So we've got the hub online in a specific niche. And then inside this hub, we've got tools. These tools solve problems, and we're going to use AI to build these tools. So these tools are going to solve problems for this specific niche. So people are going to come to your Alpha System to get access to these tools. They're going to have their problems solved, and then you're going to make money through various income streams. But the income stream that I told you about was mainly through affiliate marketing. So what we do is we put affiliate links inside these tools, incorporated inside them. So when people use these tools, we make money on the back end. And that is a genius business model. So I'll show you this example here. This is one that I'm currently running myself. So this is the crypto one. So create something called a crypto hub. We send traffic to it. Traffic is going to be covered in this later on. So I'm going to show you how you can get traffic to your Alpha System. So do not worry about that. You're going to send traffic to this hub, this crypto hub in a specific niche. And do not worry, it doesn't have to be anything. Doesn't have to be anything to do with crypto. Do not worry about that. So we send people to this hub in this niche, and then they get access to these tools. And the tools, which is in this example, is a volume tracker, which tracks coins in the crypto niche. And then it gives people alerts in this crypto niche. So that when they come to this Alpha Hub, they get access to these alerts. The alerts tell them when coins are gaining volume. And then inside this bot that I've created, they have buttons which leads through to my affiliate links. So they click on those affiliate links and they trade on the platforms that I'm an affiliate for, and I make money from affiliate marketing. So that is the simplified version, and it is the best way to do affiliate marketing. So we're not collecting emails. We're not building crappy lead magnet sales funnels where we do an email opt-in to a video page, an affiliate link, and then we've got to try and keep sending them 1,000 emails so they eventually buy with our affiliate link. We're not doing any of that. We're creating a brand new Alpha System, which has got irresistible tools that solve a problem that people want to use. They literally knock down the door to get inside so they can use these tools because they are genius. Those tools have got affiliate links inside. They don't even really know they've got affiliate links inside. They don't even know they're being sold to. They get sent to the affiliate offer and we make money. And then just to show it works in another niche here, this is a travel version, extreme day tripping. So people come here because they want to go on these extreme day trips abroad. They want to fly out in the morning, come back in the evening, and then they want to do it in one day. So people sign up to this travel hub Alpha System to get alerts for these specific flights that leave early in the morning, come back late at night so they can fly abroad there and back in one day. It's a trend online. It's a big movement online. I built this tool with AI, and then I make money from the affiliate marketing. So that's how it works. And some people are saying they've heard this, which is what's throwing me off. But anyway, that's the basic business model. I just wanted to make sure that was recapped so you understand before we go into the next bit. Because if you don't understand that, you didn't watch the YouTube video, it's not going to make sense. And we can do this in many different niches as well, which is exciting. But here's the more advanced version of the Alpha System. So first of all, what you need to realize is when you're thinking of this Alpha System hub, think of it almost like a community online. It's like a community space. These people are going to come to this community, but they're not just going to be like typing chat questions and just like chilling with each other and getting bored and waiting for your content. They're going to be joining to access these tools. So when you're thinking of building this hub, it's a community space with the tools inside. The tools are solving the problem. The community is just like the side part of it. And then these tools solve these problems. We make money from affiliate marketing, which we've just discussed. The second way to make money from this business model is with paid subscriptions. So this is what I did with mine. I'm going to show you some results in a second. So I charged a fee on the front end, and this works geniusly because the tool you're going to create is going to be so valuable, people will want to pay to have access to it. So you can just run the business model totally fine by offering this as like a free system, free tools, and get money on the back end. But what I found is when I started charging on the front end, not a crazy amount of money, but I started charging on the front end, I made a lot more money, which you're going to see in a second. But not only did I make more money from the front end, I thought, well, maybe less people are going to want to come in. I'm going to make less money from the affiliate marketing. But that wasn't the case because I had a slightly less people joining, but the people that joined were of a higher quality. They had more money. So when they joined, they literally spent more money on my affiliate links. They're spending more money on your travel. They're booking more flights on your travel bot. They're trading more on your crypto bot. They're doing lots more stuff with your bots and making you more money because they've got more money. Plus, it also increases the perceived value of what you're selling. Because if it's free, people assume it's going to be low quality. They don't even log in because they think it's just going to be a load of crap. Whereas if you charge a little bit on the front end, you're making more money. It's better for you. It's higher quality inside. There's less like noise and there's less like freebie hunters. But also, the quality of people that are coming in is going to actually lead to more money on the back end from the affiliate links as well. So, genius way of making extra money with this alpha system. The other way as well, which is untapped, and I'm going to go into a bit more detail about this and why this works so well, but we can also upsell to these people. So you're going to create this hub of people in a specific niche, and you're going to know exactly what their pain points are. You're going to know exactly what their problems are. You're going to know what they're interested in. So you can upsell them to other things. You're going to own this as a business. And you can upsell them to other products that you've created. If you want to create other products, if you want to have more advanced things, if you did want to try and launch some kind of training or coaching or whatever, you could do all of that. That's absolutely fine. Or you could just create more VIP sections inside of your alpha system. So you could have like a VIP section for more serious people who want to upgrade. So you potentially could have a free option and then have an upsell for a paid option. And then you're still making money on both ends, but you've got this upsell option here. But if you don't want to create extra products and you don't want to go down that route, you can even just upsell to other affiliate products, which is what I was doing. And I'll show you in a second. So you can actually upsell to this is more like integrated affiliate products that are in the tools, but some things you can't integrate because it could be another training program or it could be another community. And you can just upsell them to that inside as well because you know they're red hot people in a specific niche and this works so well. So, and just to show you here, like the different niches, just to really give you some ideas. So this can be done in many different niches. So it could be like real estate. You could create your alpha system in the real estate hub. People want to come here because they want to do like the BRR method. If you don't know about that, I'm not going to go into detail, but people buy properties with no money down and they need like calculators, they need tools, they need to find when deals are coming. You can create all these types of tools that support that niche very, very well. There's plenty of money making opportunities in that with deal providers and all things like that, and many different opportunities. We can also charge on the front end, and you can upsell them to your coaching program if you did want to go down that route. Plus, you could do one in the betting niche, many betting tools, travel, like I've explained, crypto, forex, social media. The possibilities really are endless with this, and there's so many ways to make money from this alpha system business model. So let me just show you how this works in real life then with these extra income streams. So we've got the Alpha System Crypto Hub here, which I've talked about the affiliate marketing income stream ticked off. That as alone, that business model alone is perfect. That is a fantastic business model. You could totally run it like that. But if you want to squeeze out even more profit, tapping into this paid subscription, this is where I made another $100,000 in paid subscriptions just by charging. And I didn't even start charging until quite late. And then I started charging, I made even more money. I made more money from the affiliate marketing. But then I also upselled here. So this is where I upselled. I didn't want to create my own products. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to live a life of freedom. I wanted passive income. Didn't want to be creating things or offering all these things. So what I did is I just upsold to other affiliate products, but more higher ticket affiliate products. So there's a high ticket crypto community, which is like, it's like $200, $150 per month. And I just had that as an upsell. So anyone that was interested in taking this seriously. They wanted more advanced alerts. They wanted to speak with different people. I upsell. So natural and so many different income streams that you can make from this. And it's just such a fantastic business model. Yeah, I'm gonna have a Q and A a little bit later on. And I can't look at the questions. Every time I look at the questions, it throws me off. So yeah. Um, but yeah, so it's like when you look at that, does that not blow your mind? It's fantastic. Like, the amount of money you can make from just one of these systems. So what you need to realize is that we're not just building a little side hustle. This is not just a quick little YouTube video that I just throw up for like a quick little side hustle that you might be able to make an extra few $100s from. This is a solid, fully fledged business with multiple income streams that is in the perfect timing. It's the perfect timing for this business because we've got AI right at the right time. People are sick of this more information, and you're going to be able to create this business that you're going to own, but is also just to throw in there, also happens to be 90% passive income. Like, I just hopefully you realize how powerful it is. If you realize how powerful it is, please just drop a yes in the chat box just to let me know that everyone's still paying attention and you're excited because, like, you it's crazy that you have the possibility. There's about 1,000 yeses coming through. It's good to see that you're all still engaged. Like, the possibilities with this is off the scale because it's like a business. It really is like a business. And like any other business online, we're not selling information, we're selling utility. So anyone worried that, like, oh, I'm not an expert, you do not need to be an expert. Obviously, if you're choosing a niche, it helps if you know something about that niche, but you actually don't need to be the expert in the niche. No one is joining one of these alpha systems because they think, oh, Liam is a travel expert. They're joining it because they want to access the tools. So if you understand enough about a niche to be able to build a tool, and you can use AI to clue yourself up about it, then you can do this business in any niche. This is not about creating 32 video courses. It's not about creating boring PDFs. It doesn't take that long to actually set this up, which is also amazing. Whereas if someone tells you, oh, you've got to create a course, you have to create loads of videos. One, you need to be an expert. Two, you need to spend the next 3 months creating videos. And also, even though it is kind of a incorporated in a kind of community, I want to be really, really clear that this isn't just like one of those school style communities. So obviously there's that trend. School is school.com. It's big at the moment. A lot of people saying build a community, make passive income. Those communities, I've built a community like that in the past, is relentless. You have to keep showing up because people are only joining that community, yes, to speak with other people, but they're also joining it because you're the expert and you told them that if they join it, you're going to be posting live videos every week to keep them hooked and stop the churn. But this business model, we create tools that stops the churn because if your bots and tools are helping them find meme coins that are gaining volume, do you think they're going to cancel? No. Do you think they're going to log in every single day? Yes. So that's why it's so fantastic. And it's designed mainly for passive income as well. So, like, just to recap, we have already covered this, but it's such a fantastic business model for passive income. My whole goal, if you've been following me online, you'll see some of my early videos. All I ever care about is building passive income. I worked quite hard over the years trying to build passive income, but my whole goal was building passive income. I always used to go on about promote affiliate products, recurring based affiliate products, which is why I was a big affiliate for many different software products, because my whole goal was promote these affiliate products, earn recurring commissions. This business model is like the ultimate way of earning passive income. You're going to earn from the affiliate links. It's integrated. Plus, we've also got the subscriptions as well. So you've got two multiple recurring income streams. Plus, the tools are all integrated, so it doesn't feel like you're selling to them. And the community is self-sufficient. So you might say, well, you might say, well, what's the point in hosting it in a community? Why don't I just create a web app? Why don't I just give them access to a web app and then they can just use the web app? Well, if you do that, no one will show up. They'll probably won't keep logging into it. You haven't got them. This way, we create a hub where they're inside that hub. They're going to be active every single day, which makes it even better for you, which I'm going to go into a bit more detail in a minute. But the community is self-sufficient. So in addition to the tools, they do talk amongst themselves. When they do find a good trade, they do, like, I don't log into mine. Like, I've logged into my crypto community about 3 times in the last 3 months. The people are still chatting away. People are still trading because the tools are helping them trade. Then the community starts to grow on itself. They talk amongst themselves, which makes it an even more valuable proposition. And then it's genius. And then you just sit back, you're earning passive income. So yeah. So don't want you to think of this as building some quick tools. Like I just said then, we're not building some quick web apps that we're going to try and host online and try and get some traffic. You're building high converting profit machines. So these are going to print money and they're going to provide real value. So everyone is going to win. So like, we're not here to get quick cash. We're here to provide real value to our members, and we're going to make crazy money in the process. So the users are going to get insane value. They're getting tools and shortcuts that solve their problems. And they also get to network with like-minded people. Like, could you want anything better? Like, is there a better offer there? I can't see a better offer if I'm interested in a niche. If I'm interested in crypto, or I'm interested in traveling, or I'm interested in reselling sneakers, I'd want to join something like this, network with like-minded people, get access to the tools, and get insane value. But in return for this equation, and it's weighed more heavily in your favor because you're going to get so much more out of it, while they also get everything they've ever wanted, you're going to get hyperactive niche buyers, high trust user base, and an owned traffic source. So this is really, really important. I really want to make sure this is clear because if you know anything about marketing, one of the main things over there, like what they would say back in the day and even up until recently, is that the money is in the list. And that means like the money is in the email list. Your whole goal really as a marketer, as an affiliate marketer, would be to build an email list. If you can build a massive email list, then you can keep emailing them with offers and you can make money. You find a niche, you build an email list, and you keep sending emails, and you make money because people buy through emails. The thing is, emails is dying off now. That still does work. People still do buy through emails. But in 2006, that's what people were doing, building these email lists. This hub, this is why I'm trying to really sell it as like a hub, because it's not just a dead app on a website. It's a hub of people with tools. That is like owning the highest converting, hottest buyer list on steroids, because you now own that traffic source. So if you run any kind of social media, you would realize that you can get banned from TikTok. You can get banned for, I got my 100K TikTok account banned, like after building it up to 100K followers because I was posting side hustles. You can get your Instagram banned. You can get your YouTube banned. You can get all of that banned. So then you would say, oh, send them to your email list, build an email list of people so they can never ban you. Well, guess what? No one opens emails anymore. So what am I supposed to do now? Well, here's what you can do. You can build out an alpha system, a hub, which is a group of people that you essentially own. You don't own them, but you own the group of people. So then you know exactly what they're interested in. They're making you money. But if something changes, like there's a new trading platform, for example, that pops up, which is what happened in my scenario, I didn't have to go and try and remarket this new trading platform. I just go and post in my hub, in my alpha system, and say, new trading platform. Everyone sign up to this. Everyone signs up to it. If I want to do an upsell to another product, I've got them there. So yeah, I really want to stress it that it's just a fantastic way of marketing in 2026. Plus we get the automated affiliate revenue, which makes it fantastic. Multiple income streams, total market authority because you're owning that niche. Plus also a really interesting thing as well. So you're creating a sellable digital asset. And this is a true story. Quite a big guy in the crypto space offered me multiple six figures for my crypto alpha system. And he was like, bro, I'll give you multiple six figures. And I said, bro, I'm making more than that every couple of months. Move. But anyway, he basically offered me crazy money. And I was like, it's not enough. The offer wasn't high enough for what I was making. But the point is, you're not going to be the face of it. You can be the face of it if you want, but you're not going to be the face of it. And you can literally sell that asset in the future. If you want to decide it's not for you, you can't be bothered doing it, people will buy that because it's a hub. It's going to be making recurring income and you're not the face of it. So yeah, it's a fantastic business model and it's just amazing. So let me just move on to the next slide. So you might be watching this saying, well, I'm not technical. How can I build these tools? Well, the interesting thing is that I'm just reading the chat there to see what people are talking about. It's not about Discord. Anyway, so people would say, I'm not technical. How can I build these tools? And I just wanted to cover this briefly because this is probably the easiest thing to solve in this whole equation, because now we have AI that is going to build these tools for us. This is not the hard part in this whole equation. So if you can send a text message, you can build an app with AI. That's how simple it is. So if you use an AI app builder like this, you literally type in what you want it to build in like a prompt, and you can obviously create slightly more advanced prompts to make it do a bit more what you need. But essentially, you're just basically saying, build me a sneaker sniper alerts app, la 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 la, and it will buy it, build it. 5 minutes later, you're going to have something that looks pretty similar to this. But you might need to do a few revisions, and you might need to, but you're going to have an app. Like, it might not work perfectly the first time. There might be a bit of to and fro. You might have to change a few things. You might have to connect it to a few external data sources to make it work. But essentially, it is as simple as that. So that part of the equation is pretty much solved. It's the other bits that you need to be focusing on in order to make this a success. And that is why 90% of apps that are created with AI get 0 users. Because you need to know how to launch, how to market, how to monetize them to give yourself the best chance of success. Because I know a few people that have built apps and there's like, help me market them. And that is the issue. People just build these apps, these web apps, they host them on a domain, and they hope people are going to come to it. Or they try and post an Instagram reel saying, come and sign up to my web app. And it's never going to work, because you need to understand how this all works. And you need to really understand the traffic side of things and how you're going to get traffic. I'm just reading that. Just ignore any of those links that people have posted, because I actually don't know how to get rid of those. So yeah, so just to recap, this is the easy part. You do not need to worry that you don't know how to do that. That's the easy part. Yeah, there is more advanced bits to it, but essentially that's what it is. But in order to make the success, you need to kind of understand traffic. So let me move on to the traffic side of things. So this is my zero content traffic strategy. So this is the thing that a lot of people were asking about, and this means that you can basically get traffic without showing your face. Yeah, there is going to be a recording afterwards, but essentially, if you don't have traffic, you don't have a business. Like, that is one of the main factors of building a business online: getting traffic. People tell you how to build apps, like, you need the traffic side of things. So this is why having access to these app builders is not enough, because there's literally, like I've just said, thousands of apps being built every day, and 99% of them end up with 0 users. And the good news is for you that these alpha systems can be plugged into any traffic source. Like, you can, there's many different ways of driving traffic towards them, but I'm just going to reveal one of them in here, which is going to give you a massive head start. So this is a traffic advantage that is so untapped. So this gets 15 million visitors every single month, and it's growing super, super fast. This is like an early stage opportunity. This genuinely feels like, when I look into this, and I'm using it every day, and I think this is like getting on Amazon FBA in 2014. This feels like Shopify in 2010. And if you incorporate this into your alpha system, you're going to get some crazy results. So it gets over 15 million visitors. Let me just, 1 second. Yeah, sorry. So it gets over 15 million visitors every single month. You don't need to post any content. You don't need to post every day. You don't need to build your personal brand. You don't need to show your face. This isn't social media. It's not like traffic like you're used to. It's not, it's demand-based traffic. So it's people that are actually coming for what you've got to offer. And I actually showed this to one of my early beta students. So I'm helping a guy out with this platform, like, build out his own alpha system. He followed it, he listed ones, and he started earning money immediately. So this is actually a screenshot from his earnings from listing on this platform. So actually, you can see where it says your earnings. That's actually my earnings, because I referred him to the platform, and I earned like a tiny amount of money from the fees that his customers pay. So that's why it says that. But that's what he's actually selling it for here. And you can see he literally only just implemented this not long ago. Every single day, he's getting sales, sale, sale, sale. This is bringing him traffic. So it is Whop. And we know that someone's like says it's Whop. Well done for working out it's Whop. You're doing a really good job there, mate. And it's Whop. So if you don't know, Whop is it's like it's like a marketplace. It's like Amazon for digital products. It's free to list your product on here. It's new, it's fresh, it's untapped. It genuinely feels like Amazon in 2014 or 2010. And when I say there's 15 million visitors, like views coming to this, it's not like 15 million views on TikTok. It's 15 million red hot buyers that are looking for solutions like yours. And like I said, this is just one of the traffic sources, but this is obviously people are looking for a faceless traffic source which converts, and this is what I'm giving to you. So it's red hot buyers looking for solutions like yours. So 15 million people, and it's growing. It's like they're putting so much effort into growing this to make it the market leader. I'm seeing what they're doing on a daily day-to-day basis. And people come here and they search for products like yours, meme coin trading, because they're interested in that. They want to find products in that niche. They want to find communities, tools, things like that. And yours can pop up here and you get access to a stream of buyers. And I'm not selling what, by the way. So I'm just telling you as a marketing strategy. So, but the good news for you guys is that the competition doesn't know about the Alpha System strategy. This is brand new. Like this is something I've been working on behind the scenes. They don't know about this. So they're still, if you go into Whop and you search for a keyword or you search for things, you'll see that they're still listing basic communities, like school style communities. They're listing courses. But when you combine that, so when you combine this traffic source, you combine Whop with this Alpha System strategy that I'm teaching you today, and you build it properly with high value tools, you instantly stand out, you instantly deliver more value, and you instantly start earning more money than everyone else. So just one of my systems hit the 100K club the other day. I'm now in the top 4.7% of businesses on Whop. So I'm better at this than 95% of businesses on Whop because I know how to do this. I know how to launch. I know how to create high value products using this Alpha System strategy that stand out amongst the crowd that people want to sign up to and use. So hopefully you can see that this is a fantastic traffic source. And when you combine it with what I'm teaching you today, you can make some crazy amount of money from it. But that's not it. Because I've obviously told you about like setting up this Alpha System and obviously the traffic source. But like you might be thinking, well, where do we host this? Like, how do we do that? We actually host it on Whop. So Whop is not just the traffic source; it's a payment processor. And I know this sounds a bit like a sales pitch for Whop. It's genuinely not. It's because it's a one of my traffic sources for my system, and it's untapped. So I'm just sharing why it's fantastic. But like you can see here, it's not just a traffic source, it's a payment processor. So it's your sales page, it's your checkout, it's your email marketing. So you don't need to worry about like building a funnel and building all this kind of stuff. You can launch your Alpha System on the platform in a very short amount of time. But it's also the entire business structure. So it replaces Stripe. You don't need to know about Stripe. You don't need to know about Stripe. You don't need to use Stripe. So if you know anything about Stripe, like it's super strict. You get your account closed. If you try selling anything like make money online, you can't promote anything crypto based, anything like trading, even affiliate marketing. They literally close accounts down all the time. So this Alpha System business model wouldn't work if you just tried to do it on a different platform and try hooking up to Stripe and try taking payments that way, because you won't be allowed to do it on most payment processors, but you can do it on Whop, which is why it's fantastic. So not only are you tapping into this traffic source, you're also being able to host your entire business, but you can also host your community inside there as well. And you can host everything inside there, which makes it so easier for you because this is all about how can it be so easy for you to set up this business in the shortest, easiest, simplest way. And that is how you do it. But the truth is, yeah, I do apologize for the people in the chat that are spamming, but I should get a moderator next time. But yeah, sorry about that. Just try and ignore them and just pay attention to me. So the truth of the matter is, though, is that most people will what I'm training you today. They'll watch this and they'll fail. They'll launch a quick app They'll go to like try and find an AI app builder online. They'll launch a quick app. They'll go, oh, Liam's told me it's Whop. They'll try and list it on Whop, and guess what? They will flop. They'll flop because this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is only a tiny part of the equation of what you need to be able to make this a success. There's a lot more to this underneath the iceberg of why I made this a success. This is what you need to understand. This is the secret to what generated me over $900,000 in passive income. It's all about the killer idea validation, the offer architecture, advanced app design, how to actually build these advanced apps that get advanced data, how to rank on Whop as well is a massive thing. Like if you don't know how to rank, then you won't show up on Whop. So there's a lot more factors to it. How to get traffic off of Whop as well, because Whop's just one traffic source. You can't just rely on that. You need to know how we can upscale and get even more traffic. How to automate the entire thing, the pricing, the retention, every single thing, the successful launch strategy, which I've just implemented and launched one from scratch recently. I've also told someone else about it, and I'll show you their results in a little while. And they follow that strategy, and they are getting crazy results from it. So do not think that it's just as simple as this. There is more to it. And this is what is going to turn this from another failed side hustle that you've probably tried a million of these already before. This is how you turn it from a little quick failed side hustle where you just get a dopamine fix and you just jump on, you create a little app, and then you just go, I'm going to create my little fitness tracker app, and I'm going to host it on a little website. I'm going to host it on Whop. Hope people are going to come. And it's not going to work. It's going to flop because you don't understand how this all works. So if you get one of these elements wrong, you're going to end up like 99% of the people who tried to launch an AI app. 0 users with 0 revenue, still at a job that you hate, looking for the next opportunity, waiting for what's the next side hustle that I can jump on. So at this point, throughout this training, you've basically got 2 options. You've got option 1, where you take what I've shown you today and you try and just piece it together yourself. Scramble through videos, watch some YouTube videos, trying to work out how to do it, going on forums, asking ChatGPT that's going to lie to you and it's going to tell you how you're doing it this way when you don't do it that way. Trial and error, and you're going to make loads of mistakes. Or option 2, you can build something like this alongside someone who's already mastered it, someone who's been in the trenches. So you can shortcut those mistakes, you can move faster, and you can start making money as quick as possible. So this is what brings me to something which I really want to invite you guys to. And then we're going to jump into the Q&A as well. And I'm going to show you some results from one of my students. But I want to introduce you to the Alpha System Accelerator. So this is something I've been working super hard on. It's a 4-week implementation accelerator where I'm going to walk you through the entire 4 phases of building out your asset. So we're going to start with ideas, niche verification to ensure you've got a profitable idea in week 1. And then by week 4, you're going to have a fully ranked, which is key, live system, getting traffic and making you money. So this is the invite I'm going to give, and I'm going to walk through exactly what's included. And if you're interested, then you can get involved. So Alpha System Accelerator. So there's more to it, but essentially what it is, it's a 4-week implementation accelerator. So step-by-step framework that's going to take you from literal blank page to live money-making asset in less than 4 weeks. And even though I say 4 weeks, you can go for it at whatever pace you want. Like, it's not like you have to wait 4 weeks. If you're a fast mover, you can go for it quicker than that. If you have got a big full-time job, you want to do it in 8 weeks, that's absolutely fine. But you can build it in 4 weeks from start to finish. Blank page, live money-making asset, following my proven breakdowns for every single scenario with direct oversight and support from me, who's literally doing this on a daily basis. So I'll walk you through what each of the phases are. So phase 1, foundation. So this is setting you up for success. So we're going to find you a profitable killer idea. We're going to finalize that offer. We're going to make sure it's a valid idea that is actually going to be profitable. We're going to work out the USP. We're going to work out the tools that you're going to create, the whole alpha system. And you're going to basically not leave phase 1 until you've got a profitable idea that you're going to be able to build. So that's what we're going to master in phase 1, in week 1 of the training. And then you're going to move into the build with this profitable idea. And then this is where we go deep in the actual build. So this is where you're going to master the prompt-based app building. So we're going to show you how to build these apps, how to build simple and advanced apps, and plus all of the technical Whop setup, how you're going to set up all the payments. Everything is all going to be covered. The sales pages, the automation logic, everything is covered. So by phase 2, you're literally going to have this Alpha System business. You're going to have your own business ready to go by phase 2. And like I said, this is literally a multiple income stream business. Then in phase 3, you've got the launch. So this is where I've actually got a full strategy on launching, which is so key. And I've just used this myself. And this is going to be the difference between success and failure. You don't want to just list on Whop. That's what you do not want to do. So you need to follow my launch strategy, where I'm going to show you how to launch with zero audience. You do not need any followers, anything like that, and you're going to get members. And this is not just relying on Whop. I'm going to show you how to secure your first 100 members fast, rapidly. How to trigger this 5-star review hack as well, which I'm going to show you how to do, which is going to help you with your Whop. And we're going to master pricing and monetization. So by phase 3, you're going to have your Alpha System making you money with members in. And that's not it. Phase 4, we move to traffic and scale. So this is where I'm going to talk through core marketing foundations. I'm going to break down exactly how you're going to market this. We're going to deploy the Prism strategy. We're going to build out viral traffic systems. So like I said, we've already got Whop. We've already got these free traffic systems in place here. We've already got our first 100 members in here. But we're going to obviously want to scale. We want to tap into other viral traffic systems. And you're going to be able to do all that with this in phase 4 and some hidden profit accelerators. And if I was to sell you this today, this would cost $5,999 easy for what it's worth. This is what's making me crazy. This is what made me $900,000 in the last 11 months. And it's making someone else that I've just taught this same strategy some crazy money as well. Over 6K. But that's not it. And you're not going to pay that. Do not worry. I've also got the Whop ranking system. So this is genius. Like, this is off the scale, but this is going to guarantee that you can rank on Whop for your keyword. So I've created a piece of software that is going to allow you to rank on Whop for your keyword. But not only that, it follows my strategy, my framework. And this is valued at $1,500 per year minimum, because if you actually think about it, you're going to tap into this free traffic source. So you're not running ads, you're not paying for the traffic. The traffic you're going to get from this ranking system alone is going to be worth well over $1,500. Plus, in addition to that, we've also got some more tools, the Alpha Software Suite. We've got Niche Validator tool and the Rival Competitor Analysis. So you're going to be able to, when we're doing the niche validation in phase 1, I'm going to follow this framework. I've got a tool which is going to help you ensure that you find profitable niches to double down on. Plus, we've got this Rival Competitor Analysis, which is going to allow you to spy on your competitors. You're going to find out issues with what they're offering, and you can basically implement it in your own Alpha System to make yours even more profitable. Value $700 per year minimum just for that. You're also going to get an invite into the Alpha Builders community. So this is a private community. This is focused, like-minded builders that are building Alpha Systems. This is not like a generic affiliate marketing community. This is not a generic make money online community. This is ultra-focused people who are doing what you're doing. It's people today that are joining here, focused, like-minded builders. We can work together, share strategies, support each other. If that was on school, that alone would be $600 per year. In addition to that, you're also going to get the Instagram selling machine. So we're obviously going to tap into a lot of free traffic sources, and we're going to use Whop, and we're going to use faceless strategies and all that kind of stuff. But another way of upscaling your Alpha System is tapping into Instagram. And I've recently been building out this system, and a few people might have actually come to this call based on what I've been working on Instagram. And I've created this training, which is going to basically allow you to master the viral content algorithm on Instagram. You're going to build out this passive income system specifically for your Alpha System. It's going to get traffic, it's going to get leads, it's going to convert those leads, and you're going to be able to blow up on Instagram. And you can do this faceless. You don't need to worry about showing your face. And this is optional. You don't obviously don't have to do that if you don't want to master Instagram, but this is what you're going to get included as well. Plus, which is valued at $497 minimum. Plus, I'm also going to give you access to YouTube Mastery. So obviously I'm quite big on YouTube. I don't post that often because I understand the algorithm, and I know that how to post. Most of my videos do really well, and I literally make 7 figures from my YouTube channel by posting about 4 videos a year, which most people will know. So I'm going to show you how you can build out this free traffic machine on YouTube. And I get so many people asking me, literally offering to pay me money to consult them to help them grow on YouTube. and I never do it. People say drop a course, I never do it. You're going to get this inside of Alpha System. And I'm going to show you how to crack the YouTube algorithm, how to create videos without showing your face, and how you can send unlimited customers to your Whop, to your Alpha System to make money. So that's valued at $497. So this is everything you're going to get if you join my Alpha System Accelerator today, which is valued at $9,793 for all of that you're going to get. That's minimum as well. I've been pretty conservative with most of those figures because I didn't want to be one of those hyped guys. And you're not going to pay that today if you join, if you are interested in joining this. The price is going to be $5,000. But this is not what you're going to pay today. Don't worry. But genuinely, I just want to say this to you. I am in the process of building out a call funnel for 5K. Like, I've literally got a call team booked in. I've been speaking to this sales agency. We're building out a call funnel for this product because it is a high value product that is going to be high ticket. We're going to be application only. We're going to vet people on the calls and they're going to come in. And I know that it's definitely worth 5K because I literally make crazy amounts of money from it. And I'm seeing my student make crazy amounts of money from it as well. So that's what price it's going to be after this launch. But I've decided to create this kind of launch offer for my followers because with this, I'm going to be paying for sales teams. I'm going to be running ads. I'm going to be doing all of that. So I'm passing all of that savings on to you guys with a crazy launch offer for my followers only via this call. So the price that you're going to pay today is, for all of this, is $995 US. So you're going to get access to all of this. If you want to sign up, you can sign up with this link, which is alphasystem.ai/join. I'm just going to put that in the chat. And Alpha System /join. Alpha System.ai. And you get access to this. There's a 7-day money back guarantee. So do not worry. You can join this. You can have a look around. I'm so confident that you're going to be blown away by this. This is going to make you money. This is going to be the strategy you've been looking for your entire life. And you can get access to it for $995 US. You can go for it at your own pace. It's going to include future updates for free. And you're going to get access to the 4-week implementation accelerator, where I'm going to be walking you through literally every single step of building out your own Alpha System from start to finish, from blank page to a profitable Alpha System. You're going to get the Whop ranking system software. So you're going to be able to rank. Just that alone is worth the $995. Plus the traffic and scaling, plus the Alpha software suite, plus the Alpha Builders community, $995. But for the first 50 people that join, you're going to get access to these 50 fast action bonus, which is for the first 50 people. And this is essentially what this is going to be an upsell for when I'm launching it as a call funnel. And you're going to get access to this for free. So I'm creating a specific inner circle chat inside Alpha System. And people can come and join this. And they're going to have to pay $300 per month to access this. But the first 50 people that join today can get access to this inner circle. So this is going to be direct access to me because I'm going to be in that, helping you build out your Alpha System. So you can ask me any questions. We can jump on Loom calls. There's going to be that direct support. I obviously am going to be active in the other chat on the main community, but it's going to be noisy. There's going to be people in there too busy. So this is where we're going to have an inner circle for serious elite builders only. And the first 50 people that join with this link are going to get access. And you can get priority feedback, no noise environment. And like I said, it is going to literally be $3,600 per year after that. And you get a money back guarantee, 7-day money back guarantee for all of this. So there's literally no risk. Come and have a look inside, and you can see for yourself how much effort I've put into this platform, and you're going to see why it's amazing. And we're going to jump into some Q&As in a sec. But we also have buy now, pay options available on chat on the checkout if you want to kind of buy now, pay later. So we've got the core 4-week implementation accelerator. Like, literally that alone is worth more than that, because I'm going to walk you through. You've got two options. You can just go and try and do this yourself. You could go around yourself, try to work it out yourself. And what you'll probably will do is you'll come back in a couple of months and say, Liam, can I join on that launch price? And I'm going to say no, because it's now 5K. You have to go through the call funnel. You're going to have to apply. So honestly, guys, if you seriously want to build a business like an actual, if think about this as like an actual business, like if you was to build like a physical brick and mortar business, like a hairdresser's or something like that, or a cafe or whatever, you'd have to put like 10K down. And then that cafe, I was literally looking into building like brick and mortar businesses not long ago. And it would cost you like at least 10, 15, 20K just to get it off the ground, renting a property. And then you'd be grinding your life out, working like 50 hours a week, selling sandwiches or cutting hair or whatever you're going to be doing, and not making any passive income. And you can get a full business here, which is going to be built in within 4 weeks for $995. And if you're in the UK, it works out about like £750 as well. But what I want to show you is this, because this is what happens when you take action. So I want to show you some results from someone that I've been teaching this, and then we're going to do a Q&A as well for any guy. But so I've been teaching this guy this method, and I've been helping him set up his own alpha system. And he's obviously I've not launched yet, but he's gone through some of my other training. He's like, he's good. He knows what he's doing. And I've just thought, I'm going to teach you this method. And I taught him it, showed him everything I know, and he's literally making crazy money. Hopefully you can hear this. Let me know if you can hear him play.
Just a little testimonial for Liam James K. I have recently started implementing his new strategy for a passive income machine. And guess what? It is working. No surprise there. My community is 600 people now, and I'm making anywhere between $350 and $500 per day. This works. If you're in any mind at all, please give it a go yourself. This is genuinely working a treat.
Right. For anyone who says that he's not a real guy, he is a real guy, because I know him in real life. And he's, I'll show you his Whop. You can literally go and find his Whop. But I'm not going to share it on the call because everyone will copy it. But this is a message that I sent to him, literally when he followed my strategy. So I told him the strategy and the Whop ranking strategy, and he literally followed it. And then this is my message, bro, you're ranking number 1 on Whop. He literally followed what I'm going to teach you, the actual software, the Whop ranking strategy. And he launched on Whop, 437 other people competing for that keyword, and he's literally right at the top. And he said his goal is to have it generating over 100K per month, subs and commissions. Like, this is the crazy stuff. And this is his results from the back office, from sales that he's making on the front end, but he's making a lot of money from the back end from affiliate marketing as well. Like, he's literally making, like he just said in that video, $300 to $500 per day. And so he's made that money back that you're going to pay today in 2 days or 2 to 3 days of running this alpha system. So just see, like, guys, this is like an opportunity you're not going to see again, because you would see I do not launch products. I don't do things like this a lot. So this is back in the day, because this is how long I've not launched anything for, because I don't just, what one of those guys that churns out. I only will create this whole product that I'm selling today, and the whole system, if I believe it works, if I know I can get results for my students. That's the only reason I'll ever sell anything in my entire life. And you can see that from here. So I've launched 2 things in the past, similar to this. Master Natives training program, where literally as students, these are just random screenshots I found before, because I didn't keep a good record of most of these, but 7K profit this guy made. Joined his course in December, and by January, he'd made like over 7K profit. This one made like over, this guy made $1,434 from my affiliate marketing training in 19 days. This guy made another $1,400. And they're all saying, like, I've watched many courses in my time, and Liam's is mind blowing. Off the scale, this guy here, $1,500 yesterday profit. Now, that was a generic affiliate marketing course. This is not a generic affiliate marketing course. This is something that I've never launched before, something I've never seen before. It's a brand new business model in a trending business, which is so simple to set up when you know how to set it up, but it can make crazy amounts of passive income. And it's super, super focused. I'm going to be working alongside you to help you make this a success. And yeah, it's off the scale. So the question is, do you want to work with me, and so we can build out this system together? And I'm going to show you a little preview of, if I can make this work now, of inside, and then we're going to jump on the questions. So this is how it's laid out inside. So I've put so much effort into this. So you're going to get access to, this is hosted inside of Whop. And you're going to... So you've got that, which is the welcome video. I just want to show you that little thing. We break it down. So it's not like one of those things where you just got like a million different things. You don't know where to focus your time. I'm creating this to get you from start to finish to build this monetized. We've got the payments go through here. I should have opened my Whop. We've got the foundation here leading through. So we literally walk you through how to build out the foundation from start to finish, but not just like crappy little videos. It's literally walking you through. Plus, you're getting the direct support from me. But everything is covered throughout this. We've got the build, walking you through the technical side of everything. So you literally have no stone left unturned. These are all individual trainings, which is going to walk you through right through to the launch protocol. We've got all of these strategies to make sure that you get your first members straight away. You start earning money straight away. All of this. We've got the Whop ranking system, the software as well, which you're going to get access to, plus the other tools down there. Plus, we've got the traffic system, everything inside. I'm not going to show it you all, but literally, we've got everything you need, no stone left unturned to help you build this business. Plus, you've got the direct support from me. You're going to get this inner circle. So I can see people have already joined so far. I think there's still slots available for this inner circle private chat where we're going to be able to kind of like dive deep into this strategy. So I'm going to just answer a couple of common questions first of all, and then I'll dive in. So people would say like, this is a common question, like why reveal your secrets if you're making so much money? Well, first of all, I hope you can see that I love teaching stuff. I love helping people grow businesses. Like that's my blood. Like I literally spend so much time doing this. But in addition to that, when you join this, obviously you make money by I make money by you signing up, but you also make money. I also make money when you sign up with my Whop link. Tiny amount of money from your commissions, from your sales. But if I can build a network of people that are absolutely crushing it, I can give you my secrets so you can make so much money on Whop. It's going to benefit me in the long run. So that's why I'm giving away my secrets, teaching people how to do this. And like I said, I've got a million ideas. There's only so much I can do. I can't do everything. So if I can build a few good, solid systems in my own niche that I've cornered, I'm happy to teach other people how to do it in other niches in what they want to focus on. So it's win-win for everyone. People say, do you need an audience or following? Definitely not. So we've got the Whop strategy, which is going to help you rank without having anything like that. We've also got the other some other traffic sources, which is totally faceless. We've got like multiple, at least like 3 different traffic sources, which you do not need to have an audience or anything like that. Plus, we then teach you how to build out Instagram if you want to go down that route, plus all of my YouTube secrets. That's all covered if you want to go down that route. So you can do that from scratch, zero audience, zero experience required. That is how simple it is. And that's how confident I am that you can make this a success. And I do not run paid ads. None of that money that I made from that was from paid ads. So you get these hyped up gurus that tell you that they made 900K last year from shopping, I was going to say, drop shipping, but or from selling whatever, but they spent 600K or 800K on ads. That's not this business model. It's all passive. It's all organic, free money that we're making. And do we have payment plans? We do have payment plans, but they're available via Whop. So you can use whatever one you've got in your country, like Split It, Klarna, those different things. They're all available. So you can sign up here. I can see people are joining. So I think there's still a few slots available for this inner circle. So you can join and you can get access to this. This is going to be the business that can actually make you money. I can see it for myself. We're so early to it. We're so early. We can make obscene amounts of money from this. I'm here with you, going deep, teaching you how to make money from this strategy. So you can access it there, and 7-day money back guarantee. And yeah, so here we go. So let me just go and have a little look at these chat. So what are the Alpha System ideas? I will share them in just a second. How did you discover the system? So I just basically I'm always thinking of ideas. Someone asked how I discovered the system. I'm always like thinking of different business ideas, and I was trying to go down like the community route. And if you know, I did launch a community a little while ago, but that was just a slog of like content and things like that. It was so difficult. And then I stumbled across AI, and then I just combined the two together, and it just made total sense. So I just went all in with it. Can it all be run on Whop? No need for social. Yeah, of course you can run this on Whop for sure. You don't need to run it on social. You'd obviously have to make sure you're choosing a good keyword that is getting traffic on Whop in a niche that's getting a lot of traffic. But obviously tapping into those other traffic sources is where you're going to be able to upscale. Uh, do you reveal the exact prompts that you use to build these hubs? So yeah, I don't give you these specific prompts, but I tell you how to craft the prompt in order to build the hubs. So we show you how to do that, because it's not just a case of just going in there, typing. We give you the actual insight into that. It's still a little hazy. Does it have a shelf life? Community seems like a slog. No, it doesn't have a shelf life, because it's literally, you're building something in a niche people are interested in. So for example, if you go down the travel niche and you build something in the extreme day trip niche, which is a big movement. There's like a big Facebook group of like over 300k, I think it is, of people going on extreme day trips in the UK to other countries. They fly out in the morning, they come back in the evening. Like, that's not going to go away. That's just travel in itself. So if you can build bots and tools which find those flights and provide them to that audience, they're going to keep staying signed up forever. Like, there's no reason for them not to. And you can keep getting new people to come into it. And community seems like a slog. Yeah, hopefully you can see that this isn't community. I'm not building one of those school communities. It's, you could even turn off the chat option in the community if you really wanted to go down that route, and just have the tools which people can use. But the reason why we use the community is because it just makes it a much more valuable prospect for the people that are using it, because they can talk, they can share wins. If they get a good trade, or they find a good flight, or they manage to go to Ibiza and back in one day, they want to share it with someone. They share it in the community. The community stays active. It just works. But you're not being the community. The community is the community. They're not signing up for you. So that's why it's such a fantastic business model. So guys, this is obviously a launch offer. This is not going to be around that long. So if you sat on the fence, now is the time to get involved. Okay, so guys, I am going to be ending this now. So now is the time. Take action. You're going to get access to the 4-week implementation program. I'm going to walk you through the exact step-by-step build path from start to finish. The Whop ranking system software, the traffic and scaling mastery, the Alpha software suite, the Alpha Builders community, plus. So if you're watching this, you're going to get access to this fast action bonus. I'm going to let you into this fast action bonus because we've not had enough people fill it in yet. So you're going to get access to the inner circle, direct asking me questions, direct support, building out with elite builders, priority strategy feedback. Shane's excited to join. Welcome everyone. Right, okay. So I'm going to end this now. Thank you everyone who joined. Brian's joined as well, fellow Mank. Steve from Sunderland's joined. Welcome. Can't wait to begin. I've already joined. Terence has joined. We've got many members coming in. So welcome, guys. It's good to have you here. Ended the call now. Thank you for showing up. I hope as well, just to end, I hope you got value, whether you join or you don't join. I hope I provided you value throughout this as well, to kind of show you that this is a business model that you need to be going all in with. Take care. And I'll see all the guys that joined inside the inner circle, inside Alpha Systems, and I can't wait to see your guys' results.